welcome to Grandpa's shop. Today I'm going to be making one of my favorite worms that I like to use all the time. It's a ribbon tail, 7.5 inch ribbon tail worm. I like it. This color I'm going to make is like a natural red. It's nothing real bright, nothing different. It look more like a natural worm with a little bit of small red glitter in it. So as you can see, it's very elastic. Oops, has a little bit of red glitter in it. This is the plastic I like to use. It's Worm Blend Dead on Plastics White Feather. It's a floating plastic. Kind of a middle consistency between hard and really soft plastic. I put it in this dispenser to make it easier for me to get. It comes in these 5-gallon buckets. I mix it up, I put it in here so I can dispense it. As you can see, it's quite separated right there, and I'm going to have to mix it with my drill and my mixer. Alright, so to mix this plastic up, I'm going to get my drill with a paint mixer on the end of it. Place it in here. Tighten on my drill. Mix it up. Takes a really good mixing. 10 minutes or so. Make sure that you get it mixture nice and even, so it'll be the right consistency and not come out of a sticky mess without enough hardener in it. I'm going to do this for 5 or 10 minutes and then I'll get back. Okay, after I've real well mixed, I'll pour some into a Pyrex cup here. About 1.5 cups of plastic. While I'm mixing my plastic, I'm going to have a hot plate here with all of my my injector and my molds that I'm going to be using, warming up. Just give them a little warm up before I start. That's all. Just because using the drill and everything is pretty violent mixing and everything, I'm going to put it in this vacuum container here. The lid on it. I'm going to turn on my vacuum pump. Get that started. I like to put it in a vacuum. We'll pull the moisture out. Whatever moisture is in there, air bubbles, whatever, equate to moisture. So vacuum will draw that out of the liquid, make it a lot more dry or whatever. I like to do it like this after I've mixed it with a paint mixer, just to kind of get all the bubbles out here. And then sometimes if I add glitter and stuff later and it looks like it's getting a bunch of bubbles, especially if I'm doing like hand pour, I'll do it again once I got the plastic warmed up. But I don't know if you can see right there, I've got little bubbles percolating coming out of there. And it's about 25 inches of mercury right there. Get down around 28s. Perfect vacuum. But as you can see, there's some bubbles in there. You can shake it around a little bit, help the bubbles pop. Get as much of the moisture out I can right now before I add any color and glitter to it and warm it up. So now that I have all the bubbles, the moisture out of this plastic, I'm going to place it in the microwave, start warming it up, get it ready for color. Let that go for a little bit. For this color, I like to use a red and a brown. For red, I like this red rum from Dead on Plastics. It's more like a blood red, dark red, which is what I'm looking for. And then I add brown to it to kind of give it a, like I said, kind of more of a natural worm color, not a bright red. I want this one to be, you know, more natural, not real flashy. As I'm warming this up, go for a couple minutes in the microwave, stir it to kind of mix it up. You can see it's kind of turned into like a thick gel right now. It's still not hot enough. It's got to get up to 350 degrees to convert into the plastisol. So put it back in the microwave for some more. Double check the temperature. Put out. You gotta be careful that you have fresh air when you're doing this. I always have this fan blowing right across my cup to blow it away, and I have fresh air coming from makeup air fan there. It's got about 366 actually. Looks pretty good. So it's gotten past 350, its conversion point, and you'll see it gets really clear, really thin once it's converted. And that's the important part, that it gets over 350. I'm going to mix in some color. There we go. Red. There we go. Mix those together. Close what I want, then I gotta kind of fine tune it, a little more color. It's a little too transparent for me. Here, that looks pretty good there. And then I don't want it to be real flashy, I want it to look very natural, but I want to give it a little bit of flash when it hits the sun or whatever. So put a little of this really fine red glitter in here. So not overdoing it, it's not too bright, not too flashy. Like I said, this is bait I like to use in clear water. You know, it looks a little more natural presentation. You don't have to be flashy to get through a, you know, dirty water or whatever. You just want it to kind of look like something natural that they would see in, you know, in the wild and want to eat that. That's looking pretty good right there. Okay, got my mold set up. Plastic about 320. Draw it into my injector. first one. Hold a little pressure for a few seconds. Move on to the next one. Top the screws off, so as they cool, they pulls more in. The rest in there. And we'll let those cool. Alrighty. Cool down a bit. See what we got. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful color. Goes aside. So these little ones come out. Nice. Got it rigged up on a drop shot. This is how I like to rig this worm. Let it kind of fall to the bottom. You'll see it kind of stand there, hang around a little, give it a little bit of action every now and then. See how that tail flaps and that floating action really entices the bite. And after you catch fish, if it comes off the hook, you can see it floats to the top of the water, ready to be used again or recycled. And there you have it. Alright, well, thanks for joining me here on Grandpa's Adventures. Come again next time. Click subscribe and like. Thank you.